Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? I'm sorry I'm late. This game took forever to update. And then I got distracted. We're starting a new game. Well, actually, let's see. Can I even load? Oh, I can. It's been a year. Customize game. Let's go for 5 days. Taxes can be normal. Building limit can be maxed. Events, sure, why not? Remote storage. This setting allows you to use resources from storages. Nope. 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 Boopity 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 boop. I'm going to enable fast crafting just because of stream. If I wasn't streaming, basically, it would be I would craft overnight. And it's basically, I would just set up, like, make 100 of these, and then I'd put on a TV show, or go make a sandwich, or something like that. Fast building, I like the building. XP gain, technology gain, Dynasty reputation points multiplier 1000%. I am going to bump you up to 250%. Stop drop items from spoiling. So I don't cheese games at all. I don't, like, I'm not going to leave food on the floor just because it won't spoil or anything like that. It's just if I want to put down decorations kind of thing, that's... storage interior. If checked, more decorations will appear in storage buildings proportionally to the amount of items stored in the chest. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm good. If I need to change anything, you can change these as you're going. Start game. So there was an update. They added more decorating stuff that I'm looking forward to. Okay, the theme of this playthrough. So first, if you're looking for the storyline, you're on the wrong channel. I'm going to completely ignore the story, and I just lost the nub to my dog. Damn it. I lost the nub to my earpiece. The one that I don't put in my ear, I just fidget with it. Oh, I found it. So I'm not going to follow the story. Like, I'm just going to burn through all the people. Eventually, we might do some of the quests, but it's not what I'm here for. I like to build. I like to survive. I like to manage, that kind of stuff. The theme of this run will be hamlets. We're not building a town. We are going to build many little hamlets that are specialized into one, maybe two things. So it might, like, we'll have one that's for fishing, one or two for fishing, and there will be like kitchens in there for cooking the fish kind of thing as well. I forgot you get to create your person.
Thank you. Hello? Follow me.
I would say none of these match my eyes, but my eyes really don't have a match, so. Tristan. Where am I? Oh, right, you started... Right. I'm used to the other... I've only played this map once, really. Where's the guy you talked to? Let me go play. What do I gotta do? List of exercises, blah, 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 blah.
If it breathes, it lives.
Dude, something happened to your rooster. $10-6, holy crap. List of exercises. I really don't know what that means.
Saving you more tolerable. Is everything all right?
No, your voice has changed.
Till our next talk. I trust bones more than patience.
Oh, you're
Bones
letting me
don't
play.
lie.
Alright. I don't know where we're gonna build. So, for convenience, I think the start, we're probably going to build like a tiny village here with like more houses that are eventually going to get destroyed and moved out. But like we'll have one place that does everything just to start so that I can managed until like I can get really like a mount of some kind, or like even just a way to protect myself. That's one of the things they've added, is you can build add ivory to houses now. I don't really steal in this game anymore. Wrong button. I need you. You. What do I need for a torch? Straw. There's pickaxes in the game now, right? So as they released this update yesterday, they also announced their next big update, or their next DLC, which is going to come out in 2017, and it's going to include a new map that is empty, which I've wanted just a blank map. Basically, what like really I wanted was a blank map that on like 2, 3, or 4 of the sides would have I'm going to continue doing that for a bit. Pushing the wrong button there. Basically, like a little camp market. So, like a market where you can basically sell, like, it's not a market, but like a trading caravan coming in kind of thing. And you could basically recruit people from it. Like, that's where you would get your villagers from. Unfortunately, it looks like it might just be for creative players, though, which I wouldn't play creative. I like the survival aspect. Okay, I need a torch, a spear, which I need another tree chopped down. Do we see straw? I don't remember. You get straw on this one. I'm not as familiar with this map, which is good. Oh, there's straw there. Skills. Survival knowledge. Temperature. Poison resistance. Knowledge it is. Inventory. Where's all my tools? 1, 2, actually 2, 3. You get equipped. Oh, you don't get equipped. You're 4. Let's just throw you to actually. You should be 6. My hands are shaking. Can you not do that? No. Quack, quack. I'm doing very bad at collecting reeds here. Put that away, please. So, since I've last played, there have been some DLCs for decorations that I bought. I highly support this game, so whenever they put something out, I pay for it. This is probably one of my most favorite games ever. What are we up to? 127, is that enough? Let's go to 150 just to be sure. Alright, wrong button again. Have to torch. Then I need a spear. I'm overweight. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to start over here. I don't get attacked by a bear. I'm just going to start... Okay. The last time I played, I think I did a short run on here where I did like 1-day seasons, but it was the first run on here I did, and I wanted to actually explore the map and all that, so it didn't last long. But I think both times I started in the same spot, which is just up here. Basically like right here, I think. Yes. It gives you a pretty waterfall, and there is a mine sitting right there, so you have good advantage. Like, you got water, trees, mine. It's good. There's the wolves. We're gonna go over there and start again. It's just a good place to start. As I said, we're gonna do a quick little start here. It'll probably last like 1 year, I'm thinking, of us being here, and then I'm gonna spread out and diversify from what I did last time. So last time what we ended up doing was like we were here, and then I came and I basically, these islands here, I just built up all like this. I think basically I had like all of that built up. I want to pick up all these sticks, but I can't. I hope on the blank map they don't have these buildings. Like, I like the buildings, but at the same, like, it does take away as well. Like, I just want a blank map. Trees, I want trees, rivers, mountains, rocks, that kind of stuff. I just want nature. Maybe a road going through it. Okay, so this is where we're going to start. And I'm not going to really care where I place anything because it's not really going to stay. Ah, there's reeds here. I forgot about that. I need a house. Really? I hate. Give me. Yep. I need to make a stupid spear. Sorry, I'm going to continue pushing tab for inventory for this for a minute. I don't know why. It's just a habit of tab. I haven't played this for years, so I actually do want to go there. I'm going to drop weight stones, drop you, and drop you. Okay. I can't move while I'm crafting? Huh. So in the settings there, I enabled quick crafting. What that does is basically it takes the same amount of time to craft one item as it would normally. However, if you're making 100 things, it'll take the time to do one. And you spear should be one, not a knife. Skin the chicken lying next to the chest. Oh, that's why that chicken was dead. God, my stamina sucks. The woes of the start. Thank you. Thank you.
My favorite patient is back.
I'm good as new. Talk to Marigold. Where the hell are you? Are you on your wall? Or are you drinking? You are drinking. Oh, you're right there. Good day. It's not my fault. Have you blah blah blah. Piece of cake. Professional will do. Sure thing, boss. Thank you. I'll talk to Derwin. Who the hell's Derwin? This guy right here will be your friend. Because he sells everything I need. Can I go play? Alright. So we need to go build a hut for us to sleep in. So my goal, or not my goal, but I plan on basically having one season per stream, health depending, as always. But to be fair, if I actually, what I could do, if I remember, I'm not gonna hunt you right now. Is if my health goes, because it tends to go, it's gonna be a short season because that's how life works. Basically, if I'm too sick to do something, then he's going to be too sick to do something. Discovered a badger. Hello, Mr. Badger. Please don't bite me. Okay. So, let's take a drink of water. Yummy. I don't know how you don't get poisoned from that, to be honest. Can I make a shovel or no? Shovel. 2 logs. 3 is the axe. Oh my god, so many hits. Trees hurt, by the way. Survival sense, yep. So what that does is I can push this button and it shows me what's on the ground. If I push Alt. Except it takes your stamina. I need a shovel. And that should be number 5. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. Okay. I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me because I always have your number 2. Your number 2. Go away. Why is it setting? Well, you're being a pain in the butt now. You're number 3. No. And where'd my logs go? Drop. How am I still overweight? What the hell did I pick up? Oh, I only dropped 1 log. Right. Derp. Sorry. Would like a house before it gets dark. Where'd my log just go? Still didn't drop it. Can I move? I can move. Pick you guys up. So what do I want? You know, if we're gonna have, we might as well build a mining community over here. What the hell's blocking my way? Ten stone? 10 stone. I'm playing this horribly so far. Sorry, it's gonna be dark for a bit because I can't sleep. You know when you play a game and you're good at it and you try to be really like you're good and you're efficient, and then you don't play for a long period of time and you try to come back in and be just as efficient as you always were. That's what's happening right now. Normally I could have a stone hut with a thatch roof done on the first day with a small farming plot. Nothing planted in it, but it's there. Alright, so I want that. And you will be thatch. And let's make you that, shall we? Oh, I can use... Wait, could I always use an axe and a torch? I don't remember that. Yes, I could. I couldn't use the shovel and the torch. And I can't use a pick and a torch. Where'd you go? Is there not one more log? Such a slow ass builder. The things you throw in, like you saw me throw all this stuff on the floor, you don't have to worry about despawn. Things do not despawn in this. Well, most things do not despawn in this game. Shooting arrows, any ammunition that you've shot will despawn, unfortunately. Usually things despawn when the season turns over, though. So it's not like if I go shooting right now, I can still go pick up my arrows. I'm not saying they're like that can't happen. Why I say unfortunately on this, ooh, that almost hit me, is because I like to like I've tried to have like an archery target with some arrows in it, and like I would shoot the target and then leave it there for like making it look like it's used and all that, and basically come back and all the arrows are gone. For like, and they do that for whatever it's called, so the game doesn't break. I do not feel like I got all my logs out of that. How many logs do I have on me? 8. Okay, fair enough. I'm dirty. I'm short a log. At least it's not that dark right this second. Grab you. Did I leave anything over here? I need to be collecting stone. Probably gonna wait till morning though. Where'd that? I will take you. Okay, did I change? Custom game. No, I didn't change the tech. Oh. I haven't even built a house yet. Oh, one of them's not... Sorry. The well was from building and cutting down trees. The hunting lodge is from survival. Okay, so right here, just drop that. And we're fat. Okay, drop. Those two for a minute. You can, there's numerous things that you can be doing that'll increase your weight capacity. Those skill points that I've been getting, we put like the two in survival instincts and like the basically being able to see things. There's ones for weight, and there's ones for stamina as well. On top of that, you get what are they called? Words are hard. You get like pouches and bags. So a pouch is a small bag that goes on your waist, like on your belt. It will increase, and there's different variations of them. So like there's, I want to say small, medium, and large of each one, but they're not called small, medium, and large. I don't think. I can't remember what they're called. I think they might actually be called. Well, there's no small, but there might be. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm gonna stop talking. I still need a log there. Holy crap. So I need 12 more stone. Originally, when this game first came out, like in early access, finding stone was so, like, it was, you could find stone along the riverbed, like any riverbed, but other than that, it was near impossible to be, like, you weren't building a stone hut the first season. Eventually, they, like, literally, like, you had to walk along the inside of the riverbeds to be able to get it, to get stone. Eventually, they made it that it, like, basically came out and then farther, and now it's great. You can find stone everywhere. So I need 4 logs. What are you? Maple is 4 logs. A birch tree is 2 logs. A spruce tree or pine tree is 3 logs. Oh, sorry. Okay. I said it backwards. This here is your healing root, so you want to have it around you. Nope. And we'll throw that in there. I got a maple seedling. I forgot that they added seedlings. Just today. Take a nap. So a birch tree gets you 2 logs plus 1 from the, a third one from the stump. A spruce tree is 3 logs plus a 4th one from the stump, and a oak tree, or like is it maple? Maple tree is 4 from the tree and a 5th one from the stump, and you don't need to push E to walk through the door. So there's our first hut. Can I dive in here or no? Nope, we ain't getting clean here. Okay, well that's fine. I need money. Money. How are we getting money today? I'm not enjoying that part. Settings, gameplay, because it's not letting me do like add things. User interface, quest, no. Yes, now I can... I just pushed numbers to do these, and it wasn't working because it was stacking them weirdly. Okay, so we're now on tier 3 for survival. Alcohol resistance, slower loss of food and water, sure. I really don't need to put points into here for this. Technology, this is where you get your buildings from, is your tech trees. So basically, building technology you get from cutting down trees, like harvesting resources, so cutting down trees, mining stone, and that kind of stuff, digging clay, and from building. Survival is picking up sticks, picking up stone, picking up reeds, hunting, fishing, and basically it's hunting, gathering the whatever they're like the herbs. The word's right there. Gathering the herbs and fishing. Farming. Surprisingly, to get farming, you have to do this thing called farming. I never would have guessed. And then production is cooking. So, like you can see, we've got a few points here from basically just making tools in our on ourself. So, it's making decorations, make food, tools, clothing, and then just different tiers of that. But yeah, in kitchen here you can see that's not the why would I be in the kitchen. In the sewing hut here you can see the things I was saying. So a simple backpack would increase your weight capacity by 15, and there's the pouch. A sewing hut has none of that. Nope, there they are. Here, simple small pouch and a simple small backpack, and then there's another tier. The saddle bags is the same thing. You can add to your horses or donkeys. Okay, so we need money. I need to go for a swim. How am I going to get money? I don't want to loot. Okay, let's stop doing that here. I'm building here, so there's no point in grabbing resources here to go sell when I can just go to where I grab resources from where I'm going to sell from. So by loot, what I mean is... well, that filled me up. I can show you in 1 second. So your survival sense does show you mushrooms and berries and herbs. You can up it when you get the hunting skill up to include animals, which will show you passive animals and that. So this is what I mean by loot, is I can open up this and find stuff here. I don't care to do that this time. I'm always iffy about it in general for the reason that they replenish them. I think it's every year or two. So like if I emptied that one right now, in a year it would be filled with stuff again, and I don't remember. So usually my rule is I can take stuff for the first year and then I won't touch it again because I don't like that. Okay, so this is where we can sell, is in this place here. Blocked. I think one thing I am going to change here, custom game. I want to double these. Oh, that's inhabitant. Where is mine? I can't change mine, that sucks. I want to make the game a bit harder. I know people who basically, like, they crank up the health points of, like, they crank this stuff up. I suck at combat, I'm not gonna lie. I suck at it. I'm not gonna bother doing that because I will die every 10 seconds. I would like focusing on giving my people stuff. Excuse me. Pardon me. I like survival, though. I want to up the survival game. What is this green? Am I being poisoned? How do I see... Dirtiness, will make people refrain from talking to you to make other people interact with you. Again, you'll have to clean yourself. Okay, so it doesn't make you sick anymore. What is this green thing? How do I find out? Technology map, journal, skills. Oh, I'm guessing the bread gave me less stamina consumption. Did that clean me fully? There's no number here anymore. Oh, there it is. Also need to drink the bathwater. Yummy. 10 and 2, 5 and 2, sure. Two stones. 12 sticks. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna be this for a bit. I need the money. Alright, let's go sell these. I gotta see what I need. I need to buy flax seeds. Some flax seeds. So, okay, what I need is flax seeds, vegetable seeds, which would probably be cabbage. I need a fertilizer for every seed. I would also like a bow. And some arrows. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
All right. I have some knives here. 14 knives for 35 coins. That is utter trash. So Mark is our favorite because Mark sells exactly what I just said. So cabbage seeds sell for 7.5 per. I'm not going to be able to thresh the flax, so I do need flax seed, which is 9, and then fertilizer is 6. So if I went for 9 of you, I need 81, 54. So 144 just for the flax. What are we at? 41. Woot. God. I think I left our money back home, actually. Shit. That was stupid of me. And then cabbage is plantable now. And in summer, cabbage is your best bet right off the bat. Because you can plant it now, you harvest it next spring, or sorry, you harvest it in spring, which we're in. You harvest it in summer, you plant it in summer, and harvest it in the fall. Which is odd because it is a winter vegetable in like North America. But so it's
Best goods. Goodbye. No refunds. And I don't care that it's been less than 2 hours.
so I need a lot of money, and it's basically a lot of this for a bit. One second here, actually. Yeah, so until you get pigs, you're going to be buying a lot of... you're the person I'm looking for right here, actually. Not person, but... until you get pigs, you're going to be buying a lot of fertilizer. So basically, there's very few people who sell fertilizer. He's the main one in this town. So he's basically going to become your best friend. Because this town is central. This is the capital of the region. Don't mind me collecting all your herbs. So for the skill points there, as I said, like I'm not like what we just got here. There is no point in me putting points in here. You are limited on how many points you're going to get. This goes up to 10. So right now we're skill 3. Some of them give you 2 points. Some of them give you 1 point. You will max out at skill 10, like at level 10 though. So you're not going to be able to fill all of this up. I don't know how many points. I think it's like 15 points or something like that. 12 to 15 points. So for most part, there's no point in me putting anything in here. As you've seen, it's been a day and a half and I've gone up to 3 levels. Athlete is slower stamina consumption. Sold. And I say that for all of these. Basically, this one is your extraction, so cutting down trees, basically lumberjacking, mining, getting clay, that kind of stuff. Here's your mule, which is your weight capacity. This one is hunting and fishing. This one is farming. And this one is crafting. And I don't know why they put the fish on this one when it should be with the hunting, because it is like the fishing and hunting are together on everything except for this. I don't know why. Now the one exception is diplomacy knowledge. I will crank all my levels into this right off the bat because I don't talk to people enough in this game to really get this to work as much as it should. Oh look, we can get a herbalist. I don't know how much any of this is selling for. Eventually, the herbalist will be probably our biggest moneymaker. Early on, fishery will be our earliest, or our biggest. Actually, fishery and herbalists are just make so much money. Can't harvest you yet. So these here and these here will be another month or another season. I'm probably not going to sell this, but I would like something on me. Let's see how much money that was.
Hello there.
$46 chicory, that is 13 coin. 33 daisies, that is 33 coin. 30 dandelions, that is 9 coin. Those mushrooms I collected to sell. $82, wow. 24 coin. Yeah, you can see it's pretty much
Only
worthless
the
right at the
best.
moment.
See you soon.
Honestly, the way the herbalist makes me money is poisoned arrows. Arrows are cheap to make. One second here. Okay, give me a second. What is... inventory, please. So a simple torch sells for 3, a simple knife sells for 3.8. So I can't sell the torch for as much, but I can get reeds really freaking fast. Yeah, if you're like, and if you're new to this game, as I said, just look around and you'll find tons of chests everywhere. Like crossroads, walk along the roads and you'll see abandoned carts. Buildings, like on this map, there's abandoned buildings or dilapidated buildings that have chests in them that you can go loot. There's tons of loot everywhere that you could go in. You can grab stuff to sell. Like, you'll find good tools that you could sell right now for money that would just set you up for the game. Like, it's basically, the sooner, this thing is like I said, like, I want flax. The sooner you get flax planted, the better. And you can only plant things in certain seasons. But flax, you don't eat flax in this game, but it does give you, like, it makes cloth, and you need cloth for so much later on. And then it just makes you, like, you just sell the seeds for a butt ton of money. All right, let's craft 14 of you. Oh yes, and when I go into my inventory, crafting, cooking, sewing, I will probably end up cooking more than anything. I need to put 1 point into something here so that I get to the next branch. When you're in your inventory and you see the prices of everything, I need more sticks. Sticks are easy to come by. You will see that, like, I just looked and it showed me that the knives sold for 3 point something and the torches sell for 3. And when I go to mark to sell, you will notice that you do not get anywhere near 3. That is because you have, basically, you don't sell things at their value. When you get your diplomacy skill up, you can shrink the loss. Barter, 10% better selling price, and you can get that up 3 times, so it'd be, I think, 20 or 30. Not sure if it goes up by 5 after that or 10. But yeah, like, what am I pushing here? Oh, they sell for 5. Holy shit. I'm not going to get 5 of them. Like, I can show you. This is one of those games where any vendor will buy any item that you want to sell, as long as they have money. They do run out of money fast. We're about to lose our stamina boost.
Come see my wares. If you don't like what you buy,
How is life treated?
So yeah, I'm getting 50% for it. That was 22.5, and there's another 20.
Only the best products here. Have a nice day.
I'm at 145. Okay, let's do a bit more. These camps here are where you recruit people, and this is what I mean. Like, I would like to see, basically, on the new map that's coming up, basically one of these on,
we'll
like,
work for food and water and some firewood and a roof over my head, of course. Damn, am I too demanding?
I love the things that they say now. I would like to see one of these, like, on, like, the corners, or the, like, not the corners, but the edges of the map, and, like, to have basically a couple stalls around them that sell things. And that would basically be your way of getting all that stuff. Have we got the workshop yet? When you craft, it does take up, or it does relieve a lot of your weight. So whatever you're crafting weighs less than the resources that it came from. Yeah, see, here's another one of these. Geez, that's cool. 25 bucks. Logs. Wheat. And a lot of them you can find arrows. And as I said, like, I make a lot of money from selling poison arrows later on. And seriously, like, you can just walk around and find a whole lot of arrows or make cheap arrows. And then basically you poison them. And I'm not sure if it doubles the value of it, but like basically you end up selling like the value of an poisoned iron arrow is 50 coins per arrow or something like that. Like, it's so stupid, the value of it. And you just walk around and collect the stuff, like, or when you kill bandits you get arrows, and it's just so easy to come by. I need sticks. 2 points. Athlete. 30% less or slower stamina consumption. Yep. And that's not something I've boosted. Like, that's the normal settings for that one. So this game is greatly balanced towards 3-day seasons. Once you put it off of a 3-day season, the balance kind of goes out the window quickly. Mostly for the better, depending on how you do it. If you go to 1-day seasons, 1-day seasons are a hell of a challenge because you have there's so much to do in a season. Farming alone is a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. Basically, you have to hoe, fertilize, seed. All right. Per plot. And if you have people doing it, you can have a lot of farmers doing it. I usually have, I think, 8 to 12 people doing it per run. But damn, they don't get it done fast enough. Always. And the thing is the more you have planted, the more fertilizer you need. And if you're doing 1-day seasons, your pigs are only having 1 day to get you manure that you turn into fertilizer. So they're not, like, you're not even making
The
enough
most forgettable one.
stuff to supplement it. So it does, like, there's challenges. And damn, you left. Can I find you? Okay, you guys are here. I forgot about that part. Show me your wares. What are we up to? We have 208.
My word. Goodbye.
Do I see? Okay, so where are you? Can I get him before he goes to bed?
Hello there.
You're not the person I
Only the
need.
good luck.
Food, cooking. Is it this? Is it you? I think it might be you.
If I were to say what I value the most in life,
Think that only selected people are invited to those. How do you...
Okay. What do I have on me that I can get rid of? Because I need to get rid of a lot of stuff right now. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Let's start with...
Wants to... Goodbye.
kitchen. Okay, so basically you and your people are going to end up eating 2 meals a day. So you got to plan for that. What you plant, you do get seeds back from, and you typically get more, well, you get more seeds than you plant. Cabbage. So I want, let's say 9 of you. I want 18 fertilizer. And I'm down to $45. Do I have anything I can sell? I'm tempted to sell my shirt. We're going naked. I'll buy a new one later.
Hail, friend.
I got 118. Show me your wares. You don't sell this stuff.
Only the... See you soon.
Who does? Barber. I don't know who sells it. I was gonna see if I can buy a pouch. So we might have some temperature issues coming up. It's fine. There's tons of loot in there. I think there's like 20 places in there, like 20 little spots to grab stuff from. Even if it's a few coins here or there, a few things to sell here or there, it's just racks up. All right, let's go to bed. A log and 5 sticks. I need to buy a bag. Damn it. I forgot about that. Okay, so this is... So here's the worst part about this game. Trying to place down a farm. Or a field. You cannot rotate them. I like my bear arms. Kind of amazed that not having a shirt on, I can see it that much just from like the arms. Okay. These I might have more planted by the end of the season. This is probably my slowest start here because I'm ignoring all the loot that's lying around. I need more money. I don't care about the shirt. I want a pouch and I need a bag. And I gotta get a good bag because the simple one will not last. How much money I got? 168. I think a good bag is around 150-ish? 120-ish? Like, if I was looting by the end of this month, by the end of this season, I would have an iron pickaxe that I would have bought if I didn't find one. I would probably have 20 flax and 20 cabbage planted. And maybe a person recruited. I like the bugs. The little critters walking around now. They've added so much little detail to this game that has made it so much better. My favorite is the babies talking. And the mothers talking to the babies. Unlock kitchen. Blub 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 blub. So I've been playing Farmer Dynasty and Lumberjack Dynasty recently. I was streaming them, and I was enjoying them. But the one thing that was driving me up the wall was like you'd be doing stuff on people's property and you can hear them talking, and they were just saying the most random thing. Like, you'd have two people saying the most random things back and forth to each other, and it didn't make any sense at all. And they only had very short like a short category, or not a short catalog of things to say, where here, like, they don't talk as nearly as much in this one, but when they do, it seems to fit better. They never converse with each other, which I think does help as well. Don't worry, we won't be making knives forever. if I can get a bloody bow, I can go hunting. And then once we get our hunting up, I can get a fisher going. And then make money off of them nicely. Okay, so I don't know who I need. You are who I need. I don't know where you are, though.
Hail, friend.
$450 to buy my shirt back. And yet, selling clothes is never really profitable in this game.
Prices so low.
Can I make a bag? I need 1 leather to make a bag, a simple bag. So that's not actually bad. How much do you sell leather for? $12.
Only the goodbye.
How are...
You like my biceps? Small pouch, 105, and that would increase my capacity by 3 kilograms. Which is not much, but...
Only good...
better than nothing. Yeah, so I can now carry 38 kilograms. Which is a fair amount of stuff, to be honest. How much money we got? 102. How much is a bow?
Only today. 1 for the price of 2.
1 second here. I can make a bow. I need 150 coins to be able to make a bow and sell, or make a bow and arrows. And then we can start collecting other stuff. Like bunny rabbits. The vicious, vicious bunny rabbits. Oh wait, what do I need to make those bows, actually? It might not be... I don't have thread. I also know those bows suck. And you know, it's completely the bow and not me at all. These berries here, do not harvest them in the spring. They are not ripe. You harvest them in the summer, and then you can eat them or sell them or turn them into dye or potions or food or... Should have got the bow instead of the pouch. That was my bad. So there is a lot, like as you can see, there is a lot of grind to this game. It does decrease as you go on in some, depending how you play, it decreases. If you're doing most things by yourself, there's going to be a lot of grind. If you manage to optimize your workforce properly.
Wants to so long.
Spring is when you feel like whistling. How is life?
You only have the bow. Oh yeah, I said it was 120. And yeah, here's the difference. One stone arrow costs $4.50 to buy. One poison stone arrow costs $12 to buy. So unlock poison as soon as you can and just have your herbalist focus on getting those herbs up and making poison, and then you're just fine.
Only the best. Have a good
Okay,
day.
so I need... That's covered. I need thread. Do you sell thread? I don't know who sells thread. I never buy thread. Oh my god.
Wants to see my goodbye.
I was like, do I want to buy more seeds? I got money on me now. I got a bit of money on me now. Jesus Christ. This is why you want to get flax going as soon as possible. Flax just makes you money too. Everything, there's so many things in this game that make you money. It's funny going into like the things and watching people like, this is the best thing that makes you money. And it's like, there's so many things. I will say probably the earliest one is the fishery. But again, you need thread to get the fishery going. This is why you need flax. Because you have to give your people unless they've changed it. You have to give them tools, and you need to give your fisheries fishing harpoons or fishing spears, which take flax and like logs or sticks or something. I can't remember what they cost. Okay, so we have nothing going on here. Let's get our settlement planted. From there, basically a storage. I'm kind of scrawny, aren't I? So I'll have to buy fertilizer again next season. It will not take me that long to get the money. There's food storage. I thought the barn would have been first. I forgot about the food storage though, so that's my bad. Now you got a hoe again. There's the barn. Okay. Cabbage. And you got, like, it tells you when you can't plant something, so it's pretty safe. So there goes my cabbage. Flax. This isn't enough flax to really do anything with, and I'm fully aware of that. That wasn't the purpose I wanted. The thing is like you just saw how much it costed just to get 9 going, and I will probably get 1.5 to 2 seeds per, like, back from each thing. So it'll basically be near double next year. It's just I want to start it, kind of thing. Okay, so I need to get some tools again. You can put that away, please. Did I only go through... I didn't go through a bag. I'm surprised I didn't go through a bag. $30, and you have 12. That should have been 36. 18 for fertilizer and 18 for seeds. Alright, I'm not confused at all. Two, unequip you. So what do I want to do? That's our first extraction. I'm surprised. Force of nature, slower durability, loss of action. That sounds like fun. Okay, I need a shovel. I need a hammer. You are 3, you are 4. Get rid of you. Okay, so there's a few things I'm thinking. We need a storage. And I think that's going to go right in here. Extraction, storages. That's food. Okay, it's not going to go right in there. So I'm looking to build a storage. It's not exactly for me to like just sit there and shove everything into. What it is when you have employees, they take their tools out of the storage. Okay, I can put you in there, you in there. You guys can all go in here. Ho can go in there. They take their tools out of the storage. You can also, actually, we could get away without the storage right away. I want to place everything down just to see what I need to do right now. Kind of what I'm looking at. One log too heavy. Okay, so let's do this. You can go in here. You can go over here. Maybe. Yes, yes, you can. I can't build a better house yet. Let's just build a stack, or one of you, whatever you call them. And you. So you basically, okay. How do we say this? When you employ people, you need to give them a house. Like when we were in the village there. Let's start with the house. I'm pushing every wrong button right now. When we were in the village there was a group of people that you could recruit from, and one of them's like, I don't work for much. I work for, like, just give me food and water and fuel and tools and shelter. And then she's like, maybe I am too high demanding. But that's basically everything that you actually do need to give them. You can put a lot of it into, so I can put food into their house. Like you saw, my house has a storage in it. So does theirs. All the houses have storage. Every building has a storage. You can put tools in their workplace storage, and they will fill their workplace storage up with resources if there's no place to put other, like, if there's no storage for them to fill. Roasted will go first, so grab you two. We'll eat that. Sticks I need, straw I need. Eat, 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 eat. Drink. So this house here is made out of sticks. Mine is made out of stone. And the difference here is mine has a better a better quality of life. And it does not damage nearly as fast. So when the seasons turn over, everything takes damage. The stone buildings take a lot less damage, and if there's, like, storms can happen or events can happen that basically cause more damage, and blah blah blah. So yeah, eventually you want everything made out of stone or logs because it's better. I was just thinking I need a new axe. Shall we try this again? No, there's two of you. That was a hit. Actually, it was a hit. Good to know my my spear is not strong enough to kill a freaking eagle. Jesus. Probably headshot it. Would, but yeah, I'm not that great. Three. Need a lot more logs, though. Odds are those eagles will not be back next season because I'm building here. So when you move into an area, they move out. If I killed them right now, and I wasn't I don't know what that I was trying to do there. Any animal you kill respawns the next season. Unless you're building in that area. Why am I still collecting sticks? I need logs. And they're heavy. Six, I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's the woodshed. It's usually one of the first people I hire. Just finding it a pain in the ass getting all this logs. Oh, it's only 2. I thought it was 3. I got an extra log. Okay. I don't hunt much with the spear in this game. I think I get the longbow and then just stick with that. I go for the second bow. Piercing damage 30. Piercing damage 40. Yeah, I go for the longbow, which is the second bow. I think it has less health points, but more damage. Oh, did that bird... Oh, I can't see. I just realized that one bird that I hit that was low health might have actually died. But I don't have the sense to act like that would allow me to really track it. I don't think you get points for kill, like any experience for killing. I think it's all from harvesting the bodies. Can't remember. Yeah, because there's only one now. Oh no, there's two. Okay. And now I need logs. I should have made another axe before I threw everything in the chest. Yes, I hear you mocking me. I'd say I'm determined to kill the eagles, or one of the eagles, but let's face it, I'm not going to DM you. I'm not going to be able to. Got 17 logs on us. I see you over there. Overshot that one. Lost my spear. Okay, so I typically like to put people in the same profession in the same house. So basically, you can only put one man and one woman into each house. And if they are within 10 years of each other, like if their age is within 10 years of each other, they will get married. Pardon me. After, I think it's 2 years they get married? Or 1 year or something like that? I know, backward system of you make them live together and then they get married. I need straw. Ah. Not a word. So I like to basically put a husband and wife together, as a husband and wife, I want them to both be the same profession. And normally I do that. And it helps because later on I'll go through and I'll label all of the, like I can rename the house here. Custom name. So I can name it, and I would name it like this one, like hunting dwelling, or hunter's dwelling, or hunting lodge, or whatever. Like something for hunters, and then like I know who lives there and basically where they work. What am I looking for? Logs. I don't have any logs. You're safe this time because I'm such an evil threat to you before. And then basically the thing is, like, as like when they have kids, their kids will be basically kids take experience from their parents. So I don't typically have a kid for a while because I want my kid to have a lot of experience. I don't know why. I never play as my kid, so it doesn't really matter to me. The funny thing is hunting these eagles is actually probably one of the better bets for early hunting for the simple reason that they don't move. They're stupid. Where the rabbits just like to hop around. The badgers bite back, and so do the foxes, and the wolves, and the bears, and... That was your own fault. I don't know where that other one went. I was hoping for a bit of experience there. Hunting lodge is complete. Yeah, so the first bow looks like it's going to cost me 220 to make. Okay, so how many people do you employ? 2. So that is 1 full set there. As I said, this is not... So basically, these 3 houses here are not going to stay. These 2 buildings... Well, this building here will probably stay. I don't know if this one will. This will be a mining town. So the mine, like the actual workplace, is right here, and it employs 12 people, I think. 6 or 12. I can't remember. Six people. So basically, it's going to be the mine, probably this building, and 3 houses. Maybe... four houses and a smith? That'll just basically turn everything into ingots? Man, that bird felt bad for me. This weekend, we have the air show going on. We always have, like, basically we have an air show every year. Kind of. We live 15 minutes away from the base, the Canadian base where the RC, the Royal Canadian Air Force, was created. So basically we're the main city. So every 2 years we put on an air show. And then every 2 years they put on an air show. Like the base puts on an air show. So basically every odd year, or every year, there is an air show either here in the city, like over our bay, because our city is the shape of a C going around a massive bay, or it's at the air base. We got 6 meat for that, or at the base. It's not really an air base. You're full, aren't you? You are full. That's where this thing comes in useful. Do I have stone on me? Alright, let's pick up all of our stone. This weekend is the air show. It's going to be the last air show for quite a while because all of the stunt jets that they use are basically old. And amazingly, when you're flying within a meter of each other, you don't want to have old planes. Who would have thunk? Or old jets. And apparently having the tip of a wing 3 feet away from your canopy, and that plane not being, or that jet not being in good shape, is kind of scary. No, we had, I think one of them crashed last year, or I think 1 or 2 of them crashed last year. Like, not in a stunt, but just, well, it was a stunt, but it wasn't. The, like, they didn't slam into each other, kind of thing. So yeah, that's the snowbirds, and there's I think 9 snowbirds, and basically they're grounded for the next 3 or 4 years. But the air show is going on this weekend, so I didn't know about it at all. I thought they were done already. And usually the air show is on the June 6th weekend for D-Day Memorial. For Canada's part, like for the RCAF's part in D-Day. Celebrate 2 things in one shot. But like I didn't realize that the air show was on, and basically yesterday I like right when I was setting up the stream, all I could hear was jets going overhead, and I was like, huh, that's not odd at all. And they're going overhead now, practicing. while you catch your breath. So the building we're building here is the warehouse. Come on. Drink the malaria. Basically it gives you, I want to say 250 storage. I can't remember. Look, poisoning. If you eat just meat, you get poisoned. I'm guessing that other bird did die from its... If you hit them, you do cause bleed damage. Like, you can cause bleed damage on them, and they will die over time. And for land animals, basically when you cause bleed, they like literally have a trail of blood going, and you can follow them to, like, you can track them and then kill them and all of that. But I don't have tracking, and I don't know how I would track a bird. Especially since I just throw the stick and they fly away and I don't even look up. Badgers. Let's not go play with the badgers. I don't think it would go too well at the moment. Ah, unripe berries. If you eat the unripe berries, you get poison. My favorite was when the game first came out. All these, whenever you do something, basically, like, you'd pick up a stick, and then it tells you, like, oh, just push Q to craft. And then you craft something, and it's like, walk up to a tree and hit it. And all of that stuff. And it would tell you, like, don't eat berries, don't eat unripe berries, or you will get poison. And where'd my axe go? Did I make another one? People were complaining that they were dying right off the bat because of the, like, they kept getting poison. And it's like, well, if you read the, like, little thing that told you, like, and it was in big words. Is there a stump? Did I get the stump? So I didn't get that one. I love reading the stupid things people have to complain about for games. When you upgrade these buildings, you do not need to rip them down. You can literally just take the new one and put it on top. So there is a level 2 resource storage, which will increase the amount of materials that it can hold. It'll be made out of logs, not sticks. Level 1 is sticks, level 2 is logs, level 3 is stone. For everything. But you just take the blueprint. So you just go like... You take the second one and you would just put it right on top and it would go. I didn't know about that for a long time. Where was the stone I dropped? It's that one there. Also, it used to be that when you're dirty, you would get poisoned. If you're dirty too long. I don't know why they took that away. They also had it that if you farmed, like if you planted crops, if I planted crops here, it wouldn't get enough sunlight. I liked that. I'm full. So over time, I will have to do some of these side quests. Like you can see, it says stay vigilant. I have it cranked up to 1000%. So basically, when you go into your management screen here, it shows you how many Dynasty reputation you have. I've done one thing and I got 2,000 points for it, which means I should have got 200. What this affects is how many buildings you're allowed to have. It says 240 right off the bat. Interesting. But it also affects how many workers you can have. And another part about workers is not how many workers, but how many people you have living in your settlements. That includes babies. So if you set it up that everybody is getting married right off the bat and they're all having kids, your requirement for your requirement of points goes through the frickin' roof before you know it, just because of the kids. I'm out of straw. I like to do the inside last because I can walk through. Like, not having to worry about walking through that stuff is quite useful. I need 4 logs. Okay. I can do that. Now, I could try to hunt a doe with a couple wood spears, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's get this building built first. So with the doe, I'm really going to have to try and grab a headshot. Or two. Oh, that's so different. Oh, that's massively different. I like it. Actually looks like it's a storage thing now. This used to be open and I would just fill it up with logs. I doubt that's going to make much change. I have it set up so that it should change as you fill it up, but I basically put very little in there. For your food, any food that you have on you, when this case, so food does not deteriorate through the season. Once the season turns over, that's when everything changes. And then basically, oops, every place is different. So if I put food in here, into this storage, it will deteriorate. But okay, so that's a food storage there. Putting food in there will deteriorate less than anywhere else. In this storage would be like, or in a chest of any other chest would be like the second least deterrent. You, on top of you, is the third least deterrent, which is quite a lot, to be honest. And then if you just threw it on the ground, it would decay a lot. I have that part turned off though, so that I can decorate with food. I love how I always need to make a tool directly after I put everything in my chest. Sticks. And I got rid of my shovel. If I come into here... No, there's no throwing stones there. So yeah, I could... basically, I don't need the storage across to recruit somebody. I can throw knives in here. They only need knives. They're hunters. That's all they use is knives. Do I have knife? I have one knife. It's going to give me 3 more uses. I really hate throwing spears. Like, especially the wood ones. Not only are they ineffective on anything, they don't have any range. Where are you going? Yep, too close. Can I run you down? I mean, the spears don't even stick in the ground. That's how pathetic these things are. I don't know where you went. There you are. Good one with a bow is even before you have the tracking. If I shot this deer in the butt and the arrow stayed inside of it and it ran away, I could just track the arrow. So if I come up from behind you, you're not going to see me as much. So I can get closer, but it's harder to get a headshot. Oh, that was... Where'd you go now? I thought it stuck in her. She didn't like that. Oh, you saw me. You sensed me, did you? Probably gonna lose all my spears before I kill this thing. Told you, I suck at hunting with a spear. Where'd she go? Oh, fuck off. Is there a throw? I think there is a... Maybe there isn't. That's 2 spears gone. That was just bad. I threw it at the ground. I'm losing all my spears. Because I'm getting annoyed. I want my bow back. I want my bow back. First try. That's only a quarter of our points. Jesus. You think with how fast survival went up, killing a buck in a, or killing a doe in a eagle would get you a point. How much did rabbit get me? 10 points, Jesus. Come here, buddy. Broken stone knife. I don't know, I was thinking 10 sticks, or 10 stone. I swear there used to be a way to make throwing stones. I don't know if I need a different place for that, though. What do we got here? Rabbits, deer, badgers, foxes, wolves. Should be boars somewhere and a bear somewhere up here as well. More rabbits over there, and they're easy kill. They're easy points, to be honest. Not really exciting, but hunting in the woods is hard without the sense. Without being able to do that and seeing them. So what this will do when you have it is basically any passive animal like rabbits and deer will be green. Any neutral animals like foxes and badgers will be yellow, and any like aggressive animals will be red. That's 6 fur, that's pretty worthless. Yeah, hunting is not really a valid way of making money. Well, I'd make $7 for that. And you don't have the, like, even if you're good at this kind of hunting, like, basically you lack the talents or skills for like the steady hand and all, like the stealth and all that, and the tracking and the good weapons to be able to really make a lot of money from, like, kill a lot of things right off the bat. Like, if you had a good bow, you could come in here and clean this up. That costs money. Okay. There's another deer there. Yeah. When I looked at the map, it's like, there's deer over here. I'm like, I've only seen that one deer. I'm not going after him. It'll take forever to kill him, even if he's standing still with my, like, with a wood spear. There's no real chance of me hurting them too much. Okay, so I'm gonna end this here. Give ourselves a bit of light, I think. Not really. So that's the end of the first spring. We survived a season. Root. I will be back on with more of this next Tuesday. We'll do summer. So basically we gotta harvest all the cabbage, and I left all of that meat on me, so it is crappy now. That was 50% of its health gone because I left it on me. And the roast meat, 50% of it's gone. And I'm pretty sure if I ate this now... Or no, it's below 50%. Meat gives you poison. We might get heat stroke. I have to figure out how to get a new shirt. But yeah, we have cabbages to harvest. Is flax harvestable now? Ready for harvest. Everything's ready to harvest. Excellent. So I'm going to play this for the foreseeable future. I'm believing this is going to be my Tuesday and Friday streams. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I hope to see you all again. Thank you for all the chats, the follows, and the supports. It's very much appreciated. Have a great weekend, everybody.